Warm greetings, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Dr. Becky, and I'm really excited to introduce a 5-part video series talking about ways to revitalize your life. I think we can all relate as we get older, the challenges that come when our mind still feels like we're 25, 30 years old, 35, but our bodies don't. And we start to lose that vitality and that energy and start to not feel as vital and as radiant as we could. So over the next 5 videos, we're going to be talking about my top 5 strategies to revitalize your life. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the number 1 strategy to help you feel younger, look younger, and have way more energy, more mental focus and clarity. It's something so simple and so easy, and it's something every single one of us knows we need to be doing, but it's something the vast majority of the population simply doesn't do on a daily basis. There is an estimated 80% of the population is dehydrated, meaning we're not getting enough fluids through our drinking and through our diet and eating hydrating foods every day. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about one of my favorite strategies to habit stack getting water onto things that you're already doing throughout your day. So it doesn't have to be another thing on the to-do list. We're also going to talk about my favorite water bottle. And then we're also going to talk about salt and electrolytes and making your water more palatable and enhancing the body's ability to actually absorb that water versus making you just bloated. So hydration isn't just about drinking water. It's about nourishing the body with the essential fluids that it needs to thrive and be able to absorb nutrients and detoxify itself. Did you know that up to 60% of our body is actually made of water? And yet, as we age, our bodies become less efficient at being able to retain that water and get it into the cells, making it not much more critical and more of a priority as you get older. Dehydration leads to a whole host of challenges, including lack of focus, being tired, being fatigued, headaches, lack of ability to concentrate. I actually did a video that I'll link up at the top and down in the description box below, where I really delve into the 11 signs of dehydration, because some of the signs and symptoms the body will throw your way, meaning that it's dehydrated, are really easy to miss or really easy to chalk up to something else. So it's really important to make hydration just part of your daily routine throughout your day. We don't want to hyperload on water first thing in the morning or drink all of our water in the afternoon. And we certainly don't want to drink all of our water in the evening because you're going to be up all night. So let's do what's called habit stacking throughout the day. So this is my strategy to get 64 to 80 ounces of water in a day. That's where most people need to start. Anything over and above that is awesome, but this is the easiest way to implement a really good water habit. We're going to be talking about starting your day before you do anything else. While that first cup of coffee is brewing, we are going to drink 8 to 10 ounces of water. You can throw a little bit of lemon in that. You can heat it up. You can throw a little bit of honey. You can do whatever you want, but we're going to do 8 ounces, little tiny glass, first thing in the morning when we get up. That's when we're the most dehydrated and the most critical time in our day that we need the most fluid and hydration of any other time. And then we're going to take a 20-ounce water bottle. This is my favorite water bottle. It's called an Owala. You probably can't read that. It's backwards. Owala. I will link it. It is stainless steel on the inside, so it'll keep your water whatever temperature you prefer. Some people love ice cold water. I actually prefer my water room temperature. Some people like warm water. It's totally and completely up to you. But the reason this is my favorite water bottle, first of all, it's 20 ounces. So this works perfectly to habit stack throughout the day. It also has 2 ways to drink out of it, and I'm going to show you if I can focus that. You can first of all just drink, just like that. I'm weird, although I've come to realize I'm not as weird because I've talked to a lot of people who are just like me. I don't like my lips to be wet. It's just a quirk I have. I'm not going to drink water if my lips get wet. I'm not going to drink anything if they get wet. So I much prefer a straw. But again, as you age, ladies, you will relate to this. As you age, the more you pucker, the more lines you get around your lips. So Owala, in all of its brilliance, has solved that problem for us. So it comes with the straw on the inside. Like I said, there's 2 ways to drink. You can either drink or chug, but it also has this little extra opening here that's connected to the straw. So you literally just sip out of it. So 8 ounces of water first thing in the morning when you get up before you have coffee or anything else to drink. Second part of the strategy, we're just gonna habit stack. We're gonna fill this up. It's 20 ounces. It's gonna give us 2 more 10-ounce servings, and we're gonna sip on this throughout the morning. This is gonna go everywhere with you. It has a little carry handle, or you can carry it like this. It fits perfectly in your vehicle cup holder. It's awesome. Then you're gonna drink another one of these at lunch. You're already sitting down, hopefully, to have a nice lunch. And you're gonna drink another one of these during the afternoon. And now we've had 10 ounces in the morning, 20, 40, 60, that's 70 ounces of water, and you can be done at that point. If you want to get another 10 ounces or hit that 80 mark, then have another half of one of these at supper time. But after supper, you're gonna be done because you're gonna have a hard time absorbing that. You're not moving around. There's no activity that's gonna pump that water into the cells. So you're gonna be up all night going to the bathroom. So 10 ounces before coffee, 20 in the morning, 20 at lunch, 20 in the afternoon, you can be done, or do another 10 ounces at supper time to really maximize. So you heard me mention that water becomes increasingly more difficult to efficiently absorb into our cells as we age. So one critical addition to your water for 2 fronts, it gives some flavor, but it also will actually drive hydration, that H2O molecule, into your cells, carrying nutrients with it and allowing the body to detoxify efficiently. And that is by adding electrolytes or salts into your water. And we're not talking about just sodium. We're not talking about the salt that's going to elevate your blood pressure or bloat you by making you retain water. We're talking about the electrolytes to drive that sodium potassium pump and drive that water into your cells. So my favorite salt I use to flavor all of my food, I use to cook with, is Redmond's Real Salt. You can get it anywhere. You can get it at Hy-Vee, Walmart, most local grocery stores carry Redmond's. It's become very popular. You can see it looks like sand almost because it is a full spectrum salt, meaning it has electrolytes, not just sodium. It has electrolytes that the body needs to absorb water efficiently. Redmond's also has a whole line of supplements, which I love because salt is absolutely critical. It is a vital mineral for every function in the body. This is flavored electrolytes. All natural, there's no added ick, there's no added sugar, there's no gunk in it. It's a powder, but you can add this directly into your water if you want to. I add it every day. I add 1 scoop into a smoothie. It's what I have every morning for breakfast. But if you have a hard time getting water down because it's just boring, there's a lot of ways to make it more interesting, and this is one of the ways. Or you can add just a scoop of just plain old salt. Tastes like salt, but it's not the bitter of table salt that you get in just the umbrella iodized sodium. So it tastes really good. The other thing, it does come in little to-go stick packs as well. So if a full scoop is too much for you, or it tastes too salty, or it's just too potent, you can do just a third of a scoop, a half a scoop, or you can take a little flavor pack and just add a little bit into each 20-ounce water bottle as you're drinking throughout the day. It also comes in a lot of different flavors. So I'll link all of that down below in the description box. But again, hands down, my favorite strategy, we're gonna do the 10, 20, 20, 20, and another 10 as a bonus if you want. Throughout your day, you're just gonna habit stack onto what you're already doing through your day. We're gonna add salts, electrolytes into our water to maximize the body's ability to actually absorb it. And this is my favorite water bottle. A couple of other ways to incorporate more hydration throughout your day as well is by incorporating hydrating foods into your diet. These can include watermelon, cucumbers, oranges. So many of our fruits and vegetables are hyper hydrated when they are ripe. So by incorporating those hydrating foods, that will actually add to your overall fluid intake throughout your day. And then one other approach to making sure that you're getting your fluids in throughout the day is to set reminders on your phone or utilizing an app on your phone to give you reminders throughout the day, making it fun. We've also created a hydration checklist that you can download for free that has my habit stacking strategy that you keep track of throughout the day. It also has the links to the Redmond's resources that I was talking about, along with the water bottle. and a few other tips and tricks. It's a great resource to help you make this a daily habit. And I could go on and on and on about hydration, but implementing that strategy throughout your day, adding a little bit of electrolytes to your water to improve taste and absorbability, and carrying a water bottle with you, along with utilizing our hydration checklist, will make hydrating and getting your fluid intake so much easier on a daily basis. Remember, small changes can have significant improvements in your health over time. So just give this a try, even if you need to start at 50%, totally fine. In our next video in this series, we are going to talk about the power of protein and its role in revitalizing your life. Everything from regulating your hormones and managing your weight to providing energy and helping your body heal and boosting your immune system. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for hanging with me today. Make sure and download the hydration checklist and get started on this right away. If you have any questions or any other tips and tricks that you've used to increase hydration in your world, please leave a comment down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and give us that thumbs up. Make sure to turn notifications on so you don't miss our next in the video series. Ciao for now.